When given a short description of a person, we tend to form connections and correlational ideas based on the given evidence, our biases, and prior knowledge, unconsciously coming up with a conclusion of what the person is like. For example, person A is told that person B graduated from Juilliard School of Performing Arts and was able to play the cello since the mere age of 5. Person A would unconsciously derive ideas from the statements and form conclusions supported by the prior knowledge. That person B is a musical prodigy, born with talent, or that they get great enjoyment from playing instruments their whole life, therefore making it easier for them to master the said instrument. System 1 of decision-making model contributes to how person A would not be able to know if person B might have had a rough childhood where their parents made them spend their childhood developing musical skills without considering their opinion or preference. How person B started to play cello because they were inspired by a passing artist whose song meaning they could relate with. Or maybe how person B has a mental disease and the only way they could cope with their struggles is to centralize all their focus on playing music. Many things could be behind the reason why person B is where they are now, but System 1 hinders person A from attempting to see the full picture and instead choosing the quickest route to shallow understanding.
Though individuals acknowledge how immoral it is to make assumptions towards people of different social class either being rich or with fortunate background, it is almost inevitable to not be reminded of the ideal stereotypical image that society has classified when faced with a situation that conflicts between the two. A realistic example would be, two individuals in a grocery store are contrastingly dressed from one another. Person A, the poshly and branded dressed individual, and person B, who is modestly dressed with no sense of luxury being shown. Person A decided to steal an item from one of the grocery store halls and locates it in his or her purse, but soon realized that there is a sensory stand near the exit door of the store. So said individual decided to locate that stolen item to person B's purse as soon as person B was about to pass the sensory stand. With slow realization from person B, the sensory stand had already alarmed before he or she could react, and the security guard immediately approached him or her to check the purse and at last found the stolen item. In complete honesty, person B tried to convince the guard that person A located the stolen item in his purse or her purse. Unfortunately, the guard was already making mental judgments of the two contrastingly dressed individuals and used his or her social schema to rationalize on who to blame. This resulted in the thought of person A, who appears to come from a rich background, is financially supported, that he or she does not feel the need to steal, compared to person B, who appears to come from a less fortunate background and has more tendency to steal. This shows that System 1 of decision-making model is evidential to how the security guard was not able to discover that person A is personally having a financial crisis, which caused him or her to have the decision in stealing the item, but is dressed poshly to retain his or her image. Their possibility could be from the shallow observation of the security guard, who cruelly made assumptions and automatically disbelieved person B's truthful claim without even having the thought of person A, approaching person A in order to rationalize the situation furthermore, as the judge was already deceived by the physical appearance from the two individuals. Poor to System 2 would be how the judge did not have the decency to gather evidences on who should be at fault, as he or she was simply no longer interested in the case, which the answer appeared to be obvious and the person to blame was already confidently assured by the judge himself. Alright, that's it for today, folks. Thank you for staying tuned with us in Powtoon with Karin, Gwen, Amabel, Nadine, Pasha, and Yuga, and Aptanta. We hope you liked it, and we hope it was very entertaining, or at least a bit helpful and informative to show you what dual processing of decision making is like.
Created using Powtoon.